choose love, y'all. Hey, love, love, love.
Well,
Okay.
we don't need no introduction.
With no introduction,
This is.
I'm Malachi Lee.
I'm Danny Lee.
Together,
we are the LuvLees. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. The
Can't
devil
stop.
been deviling, but we about to Jesus and
Can't stop, won't stop.
won't stop, child.
What up, though? This is another episode of the LuvLee Podcast.
Yeah, episode number 31.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Man, I got no regrets from starting the show without the intro.
Yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
I started getting a little aggravated at first, like, what's the problem? But then I was like, you know what? We've had that type of week, and so
For real.
I ain't about to let that bother me.
Can't let it get to you. Can't let it stress you out.
Okay.
Episode 31, no regrets. We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna get it popping, get it cracking. Mm-hmm. How you feel?
I'm tired, but I'm good. I've been struggling, missing my brother and my mom and everybody lately. Mm-hmm. And I do believe it's because of the holiday season, and because we're back from California. When we was in California, I was actually straight, and then we got back, and I just been feeling really low, mm-hmm. and just trying to get it together. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm glad I finally got my check. The city of Detroit is supposed to pay me my money, and they did not. So, glad I finally got my check today. So that's a good thing. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm good. I'm alive. Stomach hurt a little bit. I don't know if I got the bubble guts. I don't know what's going on. It might be the depression medication. Either I choose to have bubble guts and not be crying all the time or cry all the time. So I picked the bubble guts. You know, sometimes you just gotta choose.
Hey.
And choose life.
Choose your battles.
Yeah, because I'd rather be here living life.
Right.
Than somewhere dead. So,
that's so show.
So I'll take rubbery, liquidy stuff any day.
Liquidy dookie.
Yeah, before I take my life. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the liquidy boo-boo.
Yeah. I'll take that before I'm, because I can still function. I be struggling now, but it's not like how it was before. Before I wasn't functioning. So I could function, and I'm excited. I'm excited also about the comedy career. We was in California, and then we was at Mark Ridley's, and it's starting off good. We're starting off at comedy clubs, and that makes me feel good. How are you doing, Mr. Anderson? I mean, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee.
I am doing good.
What? Liquid poop over. What was she trying to say?
Liquid poop over sadness.
Okay. Yeah, we choose liquid poop over sadness. Yes. Okay.
Yes, liquid poop over sadness. I feel good today.
Good.
I can't complain. I'm tired. Good. I am tired.
Yeah.
What's up, T. Chitwood?
Chitwood. Okay. Hey.
Yeah, what's up? What up,
What's up?
I am tired today. I am. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning, hustling.
Yeah, and I was too, because he wasn't home yet. So
yeah, she can't sleep when I'm not home. So whoop-de-doo. God bless you.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm feeling good though.
Good.
I can't complain.
Just a little sleepy.
I am tired.
Probably take a nap after this.
Probably so.
We got so much
I need
to
some
do.
food, but yeah.
We got some tuna salad I made.
Yeah.
Bless you too.
Bless you too.
Thank you.
Oh, you see that?
She said, bless me. Oh, because, yeah, I sneezed. I'm so tired.
Nice.
I forgot that I sneezed.
Thanks for tapping in. Yeah,
Thank you.
They blessed you. I ain't
Yes.
even blessed you. They had your back.
He didn't even say bless you. What kind of
I'm trying to get this.
foolishness
I'm
is
trying to get
this?
this banner up.
What is he trying to? He's trying to put poop over craziness.
I'm feeling good though. Other than being tired, it feels good to take care of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So do some more hustling tonight. I am very excited about LA. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun in LA. We were at the Comedy Chateau
Mm-hmm.
last Friday. We did episode 30 from LA. So if you haven't seen episode 30, you can check it out.
We had guests on there for the first time.
Yeah. We sure did.
Had his friends on there. That was a lot of fun.
We sure did.
Thank you. I subbed and liked. Thank you. So sweet.
Oh, thank you. There we go. That's what I wanted. Liquid poop over sadness.
He would not give up on.
It's too late,
that.
but it's funny to me. Yeah, thanks for the new subscriber. Thank y'all. We building. This is episode 31.
Yeah, being consistent. We here every Friday, even though we be struggling trying to get here.
It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot.
Oh my gosh. I was Ubering and forgot. I was like, oh shoot. We got
to get to our podcast. Yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. Let's get right to it. We got some people. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in.
Yeah. How did we get the title No Regret? What are you willing to do?
So this week I had a big opportunity. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but I had a big opportunity to be on, television. Yeah, and it was interesting because I'm new to watching streams. That's cool. It was interesting because this is the biggest opportunity that I had been the closest to. I'll say,
Yeah.
And they had me check availability for the dates of Beat the Streets last year in December.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, like the same 2 dates we do Beat the Streets in Detroit was the same 2 dates they wanted me to confirm. So I did. Mm-hmm. I'm like, hey, because the same thing happened last year. See you later. T. Wood. Thanks for tapping in. Same thing happened last year, and I sacrificed. I sacrificed last year. Mm-hmm. I had actually, and I could talk about it since it's over, Chicago PD last year, which I gave up to do Beat the Streets. And it was interesting because I know how much I love Beat the Streets. I love ministering to the children, and to me that meant more. So I was like, all right, Lord, just bring back another opportunity. Mm-hmm. And I don't audition often with my agent in Chicago. So when I do, I'll be like, let me get to him, And so another opportunity came for another project. I'm like, oh, let's go. Same time frame of Beat the Streets. Yep. I was like, oh man, Lord, I asked Chris to come back. It came back in this way. Mm-hmm. So I told Beat the Streets I couldn't do it. They ended up
made an announcement.
At
the place.
I did a whole thing because I didn't want them to. It wasn't official. It was just like, hey, hold these dates. Can you confirm you're available these dates? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't like we're gonna officially book you. Hey, we need you to confirm that you're available. So I confirmed I was available, and I did that by, stepping back on my obligation. Mm-hmm. They ended up finding the fill-in for me, which was tough. It was just very tough. Yeah. So then they ended up giving me a bigger role for a different episode. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, great. I auditioned for that one. They said, yeah, this is good. Confirm these set of dates in January. I'm like, oh, yes, I will. So then I end up being available, come to find out, and then now we're here. And it's interesting because I sacrificed what I didn't have to sacrifice to get what I end up not getting. And it was interesting to me because last year I didn't sacrifice. I wanted to come back and came back. And I had to sacrifice, and I sacrificed for no reason. Yeah. I want to do what I do and do my purpose. And I also want to, that's what it's about. It's about doing my purpose and also being receptive to the things that come to me. I'm trying to be more open this past year. And so now it's like, cool. Then I had the date on hold, which was January 8th yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. So I'm in this like weird space. So it had me wonder, it had me want to talk about it. No regrets. I've always built myself and leaned on this. I live with no regrets. Even if it's something that I wish I would have did different, I still don't regret it because I learned.
Mm-hmm.
I've always lived by that. Just it's not a loss, it's a lesson learned. Whatever it is, even if it's not ideal, you didn't make the wrong decision. You just learned a lesson.
Why did this happen for me, not to me?
Right.
Question though, when you made the decision, do you feel like you were being obedient to the Holy Spirit?
Um, that's a good question. I don't know
Hmm.
because I prayed. Um, the reason I felt like it was because I asked God to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
I sacrificed last year and told him I couldn't do it for a different opportunity. And this year I'm like, all right, Lord, bring it back. And it came back at that same time. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, what are you gonna do again?
I feel like you were being tested. There's a scripture that says obedience is better than sacrifice. And I feel like there are some avenues that God knows about us that we don't know about. And even though you may not see why things happen the way that they happen the way that they happen because they were supposed to. Like everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. And maybe you may not have the lesson right now, but maybe you'll see the lesson later on. Because I've noticed that in my life, sometimes things happen. I'll be like, dang, this don't make any sense. Why is this happening like this? And then later on, sometimes years later, sometimes months later, sometimes a week later, it all starts coming together. And it's like, oh, goodness, I'm glad that didn't work out like that because God was protecting me from that, or He was trying to transition me into this, or He was placing a seed for me to start choosing myself, or whatever the reason is. Because sometimes, because God's mind is bigger than our mind, so sometimes things happen the way that we don't think they should happen, but they still happen. So I feel like if something happens that we think should not happen, it's still supposed to happen because ultimately God is in control. And then with that scripture saying obedience is better than sacrifice, it's like we don't know why that happened that way, and we don't, and wait don't mean no. So it's just like, why did it happen that way? Maybe God was trying to protect you from sacrificing something that was important or something. Like, I don't know.
Hmm?
like say you get there and it was something, how they say in the industry it'd be like a lot going on, so
Oh,
maybe it was,
sacrificing something deeper.
yeah, maybe God was protecting you.
Yeah, yeah, and we don't know, and I think that's the hardest part for me is the unknown right now
Mm-hmm.
because I was end up being available for Beat the Streets. Like
Yeah.
Beat the Streets is one of the most important things to me right now in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and that show how much I also do want to be on TV though. I want to elevate my career. I want to make more money with my craft.
Yeah.
I want to be on bigger platforms and show my skill set
And
and
it's okay to want both.
allow my light to shine for
Mm-hmm.
God to get the glory. I want more of that. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's so weird that it happened that way, and I'm feeling emotional right now. Like I'm really. Yesterday was very tough for me,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing, and then my agent said, "All right, well, we didn't hear back," so it's like okay, so I ended up just staying in the city, and then it's like I don't even want to talk about it right now, honestly. Like I did this podcast on purpose to talk about this topic, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about it no more.
Do you feel like you missed out on something, or like what? Why is it very emotional for you right
I
now?
missed out on Beat the Streets. Yeah, like I missed that opportunity to do Beat the Streets for nothing, essentially. Like you feel me?
Well, I mean, sometimes stuff is not for nothing. I mean, like you're not out of beat the streets, and you're going to be able to do beat the streets again. Um, Sometimes opportunities happen for other people. Maybe that guy who filled in for you, he might have needed that. Like sometimes it's not even about us. Sometimes it's about what other people need in the world, and you still, God still allows you to be there even though you weren't there on a capacity that you knew how to be there. And I know you don't really take in what I've been saying about this, but I was grateful that you were there to help me as a stage manager for the first time, because a lot of stuff was going bad and I needed you to go get stuff for me. Like, I didn't have anybody for that. So, I mean, I don't know, like, it wasn't the only show that you were not, you've been a part of a lot of shows. So I look at it as like sharing the love. Like, he might have needed that opportunity. And it's not like you're not about to be, you about to be doing the show in March, and it's gonna come around again and you gonna be there. So it's not like it's completely gone and they had to play and there's no more chance of you being a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not discrediting how you feel. I completely understand it. When you used to being the lead of something and then you just there watching somebody else do what you do, it's like, dang. But sometimes it's not even about you. It's about learning how to give more. Sometimes you think you've given enough, you think you've sacrificed enough for other people, and you haven't. And sometimes God have to show you that.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I had a conversation with God yesterday, and I was just tough, and I could hear him say, "Do you trust me?" And I was like, honestly, right now, no, because it don't look, it's not making sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what and the Bible talks about that too. Lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge Him, so He could direct your path. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So I did that, and I'm here, and it's like it's just weird. So we don't always know. We don't always know what's up, and we gotta just move forward. And so I'm in this space of trying not to have regrets. I'm usually big on that. No regrets. You did what you're supposed to do in whatever capacity, and you're gonna learn. You're gonna live and move forward. But I'm trying not to. I'm hoping it's not over for this opportunity for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also trying not to put my all into this, because, like you said the other day, it's ultimately God who chooses my destiny. And oh my God,
This dog
is really upsetting. He's just doing too much in the background.
He be letting the devil use him. I don't get it.
So yeah, but no regrets. Yeah, have no regrets, I guess. Yeah, just.
But I feel like looking at it from the outside, I don't know, because I don't want to upset you, but looking at it from the outside, I feel like God was showing you how to choose yourself. It was very difficult, even though it didn't happen. Sometimes things happen to program us to get ready to do certain things, because a lot of times you do not choose yourself and stuff. So,
yeah, you're right. Because I'm very sacrificial. I don't put myself first a lot of times, and I didn't last year. I didn't put myself first. I put the children first. I put what I felt like my purpose is to minister, because I love Beat the Streets. I love what it stands for. I love my character. I love what I bring to it. Not only what my character is, but what I bring to the character. Like, I love all of that. I love the mentoring. I love showing up and having a chance to shed some light for a young person, because I know how much that means to our society and to our world.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Like, you can feel the Holy Spirit in Beat the Streets whenever you're a part of it. But just the fact that God still allowed you to be a part of it, you just weren't the main character at that time, and it wasn't forever. And if you imagine how much you love it, old boy got to be it one time and he enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it may create a spot for him later on. Like, you just never know. Like, sometimes things happen not for us, but for other people, and we're just a part of the story. When we ask God for things, sometimes we can be so selfish and be like, well, Lord, why it didn't go the way it was supposed to go? Well, because I wasn't working on you, child. I was working on my other child. I was helping this person. And sometimes we just have to let our brother or our sister, get the fun, get the glory, because you've been getting it. You've been doing this for five years, right? So it was just like, this is the only way that we can share the wealth.
Yeah.
And for him to get the part and do it, and he didn't, it gave him the opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm my own statement is coming back to me. No regrets. Living with no regrets. And like you automatically you think back and you like, hey, did I make the right decision? Was that the right move to make?
I feel like you did.
And I feel like also, although that they didn't use me for that episode, they saw something in me, and the fact that I was available is like, okay, he's good, he's available. Hey, let's see if he's available for this one. It's interesting playing a game. It's like a game to play when it comes to network. Because casting directors, you acting is a game regardless, because you spend all this time working on your craft and pouring yourself out in a self tape, and then a lot of times you don't hear nothing back. It's just crickets.
Just keep auditioning.
And you got to just be okay with that.
And then you finally get something. Like, oh.
Yeah. then when you do get something, you're close, and they're like, hey, we like you. Let's call them back. And it's like, oh man, I might get it. And then it's like, you don't get a call. You get a call back, and you don't get it. You don't get a call back. You get a call back, then you get pinned. It's like, oh, let's check his availability. There's pin. Then you just get released. And it's so much. It's so fickle. This industry is so fickle.
It's frustrating. I had got booked for 2 movies in California. They have not told me not a word, not a mumbling word.
Like that's so. Oh, it's so frustrating, man.
Especially when it's paid too.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay, that's gonna be nice.
Because that's another side of it. It's the business side where this is how I eat. This is how I pay bills. How I feed my family.
That's why we have to do Uber and stuff on the side and figure out other stuff. Because doing just acting and comedy, you got to do extra stuff because it's so fickle.
I'm really trying to hold it together. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was good. Yesterday was bad. I was good yesterday night, and then this morning I was good. And I think just talking about it even more is just I don't know what's doing to me. But
sometimes it be the enemy throwing stuff at us. Like it be the noise. You just gotta quiet the noise because it's fake. Like. It's fake. Like even think about before we went to Mark Ridley's the other day.
Yeah.
I was crying. I was full of so much sadness. Like just didn't want to do nothing. And if I would have gave into that, then I would not have went and performed and had a good performance. Like I had to shake it off. Because it's like when you're getting closer to where you're supposed to go, why do you think the enemy would let up on you? Or why would life let up on you when you're getting closer? Like, you know what? He almost there. I'm just going to make it easy for him. No, make it harder for you. And it's like either you can accept that hardness. Like the Bible says, endure hardness like a good soldier. You're a soldier about to be just, Mary Poppins and stuff. Either you accept that hardness and do what you got to do, or you don't and you just fall. And just let it keep bothering you. Like, I don't understand why it happened. Because it happened that way. Because it's supposed to happen that way. And if you put it in your mind and it happened a different way, if God is protecting us from something, say it did happen the way you thought it was supposed to happen, you may see what he was trying to protect you from. Like, oh, shoot, we got into a car accident on the way to Chicago at this certain time. Or, oh, this, like you don't know. Because you don't know until you're in it. Yeah. Just like on our way to California, we didn't know we was going to end up in a ditch.
Yeah.
Like, things just happen the way they're supposed to happen. But us being in a ditch, it didn't mess us up. It took us to a new level of faith. And it brought us closer to each other. But don't nobody want to be in no ditch. But sometimes God do things, or sometimes things happen to reprogram us, to humble us, to keep us where we're supposed to be versus us going to a whole direction that we're not supposed to go. So sometimes you just got to let it go. I know it sounds easy. It's not easy, but sometimes you got to let stuff go. And this ain't even this is regular life. This ain't even like losing a loved one and stuff like that. Like that's why I be struggling. Like really, you took Curtis like that?
Right. Yeah.
Like what is we doing, Lord?
Yeah, I be like really sometimes thinking about like the meaning of life. You know, because you endure so much, you go through so much. You know, it's just so much you go through just to fight for your happiness, to fight for your peace, fight for your salvation. You know, and you know you do so much work just for something else to come and around.
It's like you finally at the top of the hill, and something just pop you upside the head, like,
just to get choked right back up,
and you got to start clapping.
No! Like life just constantly just
pummeling you,
just constantly hitting, and you finally like, oh yeah, I know you're coming with that right jab. You slip that right jab just to get knocked out with a left, and then you out. Like I'm out for the count today.
Like I'm done. I can't do it.
And then it's on you to get back up.
Yeah, because ain't nobody gonna get up for you.
Nobody's gonna get up for you.
Please.
So
don't get into stuff, pal.
It's just so interesting, man. You gotta chill out right here. There you go. It's just so interesting, man. Like what it is. So I'm trying to let this go right here, right now.
Yeah, let it go. Shake it off.
Shake it off. Oh!
Yeah, you gotta shake it off because you can't fix it. It's a lot of stuff you just can't. I remember I used to have the biggest regret coming back from Michigan State because my grandmother got sick and I regretted it, you know, but I never got past it. But I still went to Wayne State, graduated from there. Boom, it's still a good college. So sometimes you just have to let stuff go.
So going back, do you wish you would have done that different? Not that you regret, but like if you had the chance.
I wish I would have stayed at Michigan State.
Yeah, part of me, I wish I would have, not that I needed college, but I wish I knew what I wanted when I went to OU.
Yeah, that'd be the thing too. Like your first semester, you don't know what you want. You just got freedom. You just like, ooh, freedom. I can do whatever I want to do, especially if you raised Christian. Like I had to be in a certain time. You know, well, I mean, regular, normal parents who care about their kids will have them in a certain time. But as soon as you hit college that first year, boom, you out. Out of there. You having fun.
So let's talk about how do you not regret. And this is going to be for myself. I know for me, life takes a course. Every decision that you make takes you down a path. We coming up with an opportunity. You have the opportunity to take it, opportunity not. A job, a loved one. I mean, a significant other. You know, a opportunity, a show to do, a venue to go to in a night. It could be long term as far as a marriage. It could be short term as far as I'm about to go to this store. You know, even on a small scale, last night I was hustling. I was doing Uber Eats and Instacart, and it was an Instacart order that was sitting there for a while. They kept adding money to it, and it was short. It was like 8 items, and the distance was short. And I just like, all right, I just took it. It was slow. I'm like, let me just take it. Maybe something will come out of it. You know, I shop the order. I go to deliver it. It's this guy standing on the porch. He's standing on the porch ready for his food. And I was gonna tell a joke like, man, this nigga hungry, ain't he? Like, but he was an older guy. So I was like, that brother hungry, and he laughed. He was like, yeah, man, they gave me another order, this and that. I'm like, oh well, I got the order and I did it immediately. So this stuff ain't been sitting long. He like, okay. And I'm walking away, and I heard, give him a car. I was like, hey man, I do comedy. He had already went inside. I was like, I do comedy. He's like, what? He's like, I do comedy. He's like, oh, you do? He's like, I might need you, man. I do. He's like, hold on, let me get a car for you. He's like, I'm a singer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's like, man, let's collab, man. I might need a comedian for my show. I'm like, cool. He had a nice car too. He's an award-winning singer.
Oh wow.
He had like Fox 2 on his
you
car.
Know his name?
He appeared on this Smoke Jones.
Oh, okay,
Smoke Jones. Yeah. So it's just connection. So what I'm saying to say is that the decisions we make bring us to a point in life, and that point is not always where we imagine. And like you said earlier, God's thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. So the decisions we make, and we feel like, oh, I'm led to this, And that's why it's important to lean not on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge God so he can direct your path. So he can tell you which decision to make. Yes on this, no on this, up on that, down on that, whatever the case may be. Because sometimes decisions are pivotal.
It's like he got the map. He got the breadcrumbs.
He knows what's going to come about. Yeah. So when you make those decisions, know that it's okay. Even if you made the wrong decision, even if, all right, that wasn't you, God. You realize, and now life can beat you up because you're in a place, a position that you shouldn't be in. You learn how to hear God's voice more clear, and you learn how to make better decisions as a person. You know, because decision making is a skill that you're constantly working on in life. You're constantly advancing in that area.
And I believe that's why he gives us grace. Because we're not going to be perfect in our decision making. We're going to make mistakes, and we're going to live with those mistakes as well.
Yes.
But it's very important, like, because either don't make a decision, because no decision is a decision.
Right.
Or make a decision. And like with that, you know, thing that you were talking about, I feel like you made a good decision. Because you asked God to show it to you again, and he did. And it's like, am I going to ask God for something and then say, no, I don't want it? Like, you worrying about how it happened? That's not your problem.
Right.
You just being obedient.
Yeah. That's true. And that's the hard part. And so now in this space, I'm like, all right, Lord, forgive me for not trusting you. Forgive me for the things that I can't control. Forgive me for being upset, for being ungrateful. Allow me the peace to be in this moment. It's not ideal for me. That's not what I imagined this to look like. I imagined the 8th was going to come and I was going to be in Chicago filming. That's what I imagined. That's how I saw it happening. So to hear nothing, it's like, all right.
But even looking at this, like how many people, even actors that are actively auditioning, have these type of opportunities that you've had? Like sometimes God is showing us to be grateful. Like we have to humble ourselves. Like, why are you mad? And not to sound like that, not to, you know, be insensitive, but it's like, why are you mad? Like, like this is your second one off of TV. Like, it's people that's trying to find agents, that's trying to get to TV, that's trying to be SAG, trying to get their life right, and they ain't nowhere near it. And they've been out here for years trying to get it. So why are we mad? Because obviously, if God created this opportunity this year and the opportunity last year, he can definitely create it again. And it can be more than one and more than just at this certain time.
Right.
Like God is bigger than what we can ever think. So why are we mad? Actually, it's like, wow, I'm grateful. Look what God did.
Right.
I think for you, and I'm not thinking for you, but I think that for me, if it was me as a human, I may be a little embarrassed because it's like I made this announcement in front of all these people.
It's definitely embarrassing.
And here I am, not there.
It was embarrassing to go to the show and not do what I was saying I was doing. Like that was so embarrassing. Like oh man, so I was automatically explaining myself to people when they saw me. They was happy to see me, surprised to see me, but I was just automatically explaining like, oh yeah, they gave me a different role for a different opportunity at the last minute. So, you know, they weren't even asking. I was saying, because I was embarrassed. It's embarrassing because the only reason I'm quiet about opportunities until they're done, but I had to share it with them because y'all, my decision in this is involved with y'all because now y'all got to find somebody to fill my role. So hey, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not just trying to leave y'all hanging. I really got something that's worth it, you know. And
but at the same token, it's like we kind of switch because that's how I am. I get embarrassed when I make mistakes or when or not even make a mistake, but when I make an announcement or when I do something and then people see it's something else, it's not in my control. Why get embarrassed? It has nothing to do with you. You did not have to explain yourself to nobody. You made your decision and you chose what you wanted to do, and there's no need to explain yourself. That's something that you would have told me. Like, because that's how I be. When you be like, dang, you be oversharing. That's why. Because I be like, well, I feel like blah, blah, blah. Why? This is your life. These are your choices. And it is what it is. You were where you wanted to be. Like, even though you weren't doing the normal thing, you were still there helping and still doing what you had to do. Because you could have not showed up. That would have showed that you really didn't care about beat the streets. And you was free. Like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, you said I can do that. I'm not doing it. You know. So, I mean, I don't feel like you needed to explain yourself to people, but naturally, I think that's what it was. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, dang, I didn't make this announcement. But you can't control that.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. So, so our life takes a certain course based upon the decisions that we make, and we have to be okay with that because we are where we're supposed to be at all times. Even if you're not where you're supposed to be, once you realize, hey, I'm in the mud, you like, okay, you needed to be in that mud to know that you don't need to be in the mud no more. So everything happens for a reason. You put yourself in these positions for a reason, and even with us getting together, like there was a point where, and today actually makes 3 years since we've been committed in a relationship.
It does.
Yeah.
Happy 3-year.
Happy 3-year anniversary. That's a long time. That's a long time. So
it's a little foundation right there.
Yeah, but even in that, like I had the choice of, hey, I'm not really ready for commitment because I still want to do my thing, or fall into this or walk into this knowing that this is what you asked for. You asked for somebody like this, like that, and here it is. And so y'all both do comedy, all these things that are special about this, y'all, genuine friends, all the things you asked for are there now, and you're going to either walk into it or walk away from it and allow it to pass you by. And I didn't want that idea of not taking a chance on it. So you got to take a chance. You got to take a chance and don't regret the decisions that you make, even if it doesn't look, it's not going to always look ideal. That's the whole point of life.
Yeah.
Is that nobody's getting 100% of what they want. It's all a sacrifice. It's all a compromise in terms of you're going to get the best of what you need. Sometimes you get what you need. You don't always get what you want. And that is a very tough pill to swallow because it ain't ideal all the time.
Yeah, that's very true. Like, the situation and everything. Sometimes you get what you need, not what you want. If you get what you want, it may be deadly, may not be good for you.
Yeah, because that ain't what you need. You know what I'm saying?
May not be
like
good.
I always say, you may want some pop, but you need some water. Like that's what you need. So, yeah. So step one, be okay with making a decision. Sometimes anxiety pushes us to a point of inactivity, of stagnation, because now we so scared to make the wrong decision that we don't make a decision at all.
Yeah, and that's a decision.
Yeah, like you said.
Just like a lot of people did not vote for Trump. They voted for other people, but they technically voted for Trump because they didn't vote, so that's, oh my gosh, this dog. That's the decision. Oh my God. Don't be picking my dog up like this.
Like what is over there, bro?
He just getting his stuff.
So make a decision and know that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out for your good regardless. It's
gonna work out.
The Bible says all things work together for the good of them that are called according to His purpose in Christ Jesus. So as long as you called by God, it's gonna work out for you.
Long as you are being obedient and just jump out of there. Just do what you got to do. Don't.
Yeah.
We only get one life, and you got to make a decision. And it may not be what you want it to be, but at least you did it.
Yeah, pray about it. Lean not on what you know, what you see, because you don't see everything.
Prepare
for sure. Prepare for whatever is coming and what you don't know, and weigh the pros and cons.
Make like a list.
Yeah, what will happen on this side if I take it? What will happen on this side if I let it go? And then from there, you will be led. It's not going to be ideal. It's not going to be perfect, but in the long run, you're going to get what you need, even if that's a lesson learned. And that's the hardest part. Sometimes it's just a lesson learned.
Yeah.
And you got to go forward with that you're stronger, you're wiser, your decision-making skills are better, you learn, you seen everything that happened, You seen that, and a lot of times emotions can get the best of us too, and we make decisions based upon our emotions.
Emotions be noise.
Yeah.
It be noise, and you be so upset because of your emotions. Like if you look at things logically, why am I so mad about this?
Yeah.
And then if you really stop and think about it, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's like, that was pointless. I didn't even need to be mad about that.
Right. For sure.
It's a waste of energy.
For sure. Yeah.
So are you feeling a little bit better?
I am feeling better.
Okay.
So I'm glad we talked about this. I'm glad we got it out. I've always wanted this podcast and any platform I do to be authentic and genuine to life, because life ain't always perfect. And people see us, oh, y'all so happy. Nah, we dealing with life too. We just good friends as well as lovers. And
so we get to laugh at the stuff that we go through.
Yeah, and we comedians.
to try to get through it. Yeah. Like when we was in the ditch, he pushing the car.
We eventually laughed at it. Like it got to a point we reflected and was able to laugh.
Like, dog, that's crazy. I ain't never been in a ditch before.
The topic.
I don't know.
Was it hot?
World topics
or something? Let's just say world
topics
for now. All right, we got a new segment that we are introducing this week on the LuvLee podcast. World topics. That is what we're going.
Stuff that's happening right now in the Instagram world topics.
In the world.
We're not newscasters for real. We don't know.
No, we don't know. So it's a lot going on in the world as always.
Yeah.
In the country, but a few things we want to bring up is this was very heartbreaking in Minnesota. It was right, Minnesota. ICE. We all know this overly ultra aggressive organization called ICE that are trying to deploy people. They are taking it way too far. A young woman
with 3 kids.
A woman was murdered by ICE, fatally shot by American citizen Renee Nicole Good. Shot by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. She had a young son whose father died in 2023.
Aww.
According to the Star Tribune, there's nobody else in his life. The boy's grandfather said, I'll fly to come get my grandchild. That is so sad, man. Like,
so sad.
I saw the video. She was trying to get away. Like, first of all, these people don't have the authority that they be having a lot of times.
They really don't.
And she was trying to get away, and instead of them doing a lawful stop or whatever the case is, sometimes just let people go. Like, because y'all, okay, you fleeing that much, do what you got to do. And
right, it's not that serious.
It's a police chase that happens or anything. Like, now it's a warrant, but you whatever the case is. But to reach in and shoot
somebody,
into the vehicle,
a random person who's driving, like she's not even an immigrant. Like she's just minding her business, driving, trying to help people, and they decide to shoot her is crazy. And the thing that makes it even more crazier is for Trump and JD Vance to be like, they were doing their job. She was trying to hurt a person. They reached in her car. Like, I couldn't imagine somebody who I didn't know reaching in my car. I would really be trying to get out of there. Like, what I look like just pulling over for a fake police officer to pull me out and roughhouse me. Like, I'm out of there. And a woman.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to sit there and let you do that.
That makes no sense. And she did the right thing by trying to flee, and she lost her life for it. So that is so sad and so unfortunate. It shows the condition of our country that's in, the condition of the president that's in charge right now. It's just the fact that they are vouching for these actions that like they're the ones that he's the ones that sent them out in the first place. And then when the results come out like this, and it's like, oh yeah, they do their job. They stamping their approval on it.
There's no accountability.
Zero. And it's horrendous that it happened in the first place, but even more scarier that it's just being approved in the public eye. Like, oh yeah, that's what they should have done.
Like, she shouldn't have been messing with our agents. And these are not even real agents. These are white supremacists. These are people who've been wanting to come out here and just tear up somebody that's not that's not white. Like they've been wanting to do this. This is the modern Ku Klux Klan, if you ask me. That's what these are. Like whenever somebody mentioned law and order or something like that, I mean they about to be on our butts, and they really trying to get rid of anybody that's not white. I mean, it's so many. The unemployment rate has went sky high for Black people since Trump has been in office. When before, Black women, we were up there making money, working, and now he has you know got people have lost their jobs, their government jobs, and it's mostly Black women who've lost their government jobs. Um, it's just so sad. It's so sad. And for you to be like, it's okay. Um, they were just doing their job. Like it's like it's like a frog being cooked in water, and it's like that's what America is, and it's like we're slowly dying, and they don't even do nothing about it. It's confusing. Like, why is this man out of here? Why would people approve all? It's so much stuff. Every day is something new. It's another thing. He kidnapped a whole president from Venezuela.
Like what?
The president wasn't crap, but it's not his job to arrest this man and kidnap him.
Crazy.
Like, what is really going on?
This is the type of stuff that you feel like, oh, this is this not real. Like it's like a dream, like a joke.
Yeah, like this not really happening.
Okay. Abduction of Venezuela's Maduro illegal despite U.S. charges, experts say. A country cannot enforce its law on the terror of another state without consent, a United Nations reporter tells Al Jazeera. So here you have President Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela was abducted by United States government.
Him and his wife. It may not say that, but I don't know. But him and his wife, like that's crazy.
Officials in Washington are relying on United States' own criminal charges to justify its military operation. But experts stress that countries cannot use their own indictments to attack another state, rejecting framing Maduro's capture as a legal arrest. Like, what are y'all talking about? There's a very clear limit on enforcement jurisdiction internationally, and that is one state cannot enforce its own law on the territory of another state unless that state gives its consent, which I know it did not happen. So if a state, for example, harbors someone that the United States considered a fugitive, that U.S. could approach that state and seek its consent to arrest them and bring them back to the U.S. to stand trial. But it cannot go to another country without that state's consent and grab up an individual, even if they are indicted properly by the U.S. court system, especially the president.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. That's why criminals always go out the country. They go to Cuba or whatever. Like, you got to get permission to take me out of this bad boy.
Yeah.
Like,
that's ridiculous. That's just absolutely ridiculous.
And I get he was a horrible president, but that ain't your business.
We need to worry about United States.
America be making other stuff their business. Like, we over here, people are losing money. It's poor people. People are, like, he's creating poorer people. If I don't have insurance anymore, I'm sure a lot of other people don't have insurance. My insurance went from $30 to $450 because of him. So now, and I am diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. So I need medications. And thank God I have a loving husband that can help me out. And I'm trying to, and I'm not as crazy as I'm trying to figure it out or whatever. But it's a lot. Because I can't even see my therapist every other week now because of the insurance. And so it's like, thank God for Jesus protecting me. But I'm sure it's people way off, way worse than me. People that's homeless that probably had insurance or that's trying to make it or whatever. People that don't have it as blessed as I may have it. And I'm on the edge, but it's like, it's people out here probably losing all of their mind.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Can't get no help, no nothing. And it's like, how are you trying to help America if you making people poor?
It ain't working. It ain't working at all. And speaking of that, this is his approval rating. Let's bring that up.
Oh, child.
Trump's approval rating. Oh, this is
Man gives me a headache. I got people that I know, like this one comedian, he loves Trump. I don't understand. I do not get it. This man is more than likely in the Epstein files. That's why he's created all these wars to try to change course. Like, don't nobody, we still know you ain't right. Like, he even said, that they have to make sure they get all Republicans in the office because he don't want to get impeached because he know he got the Republicans mind effed.
yes.
You know, but even the Democrats, I don't trust the Democrats. We may put them in there and they may do something goofy too. Like, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna vote for the Democrats and see what happens, but I don't trust none of them. I feel like this is just like one big episode of crap. And we watching it, and we are being sacrificed in some kind of way.
Just more than a week into the 2026, President Donald Trump is looking ahead to the midterm elections. He told House Republicans on January 6th that they need to keep the majority to avoid a third impeachment. But polls consistently showed Trump's approval rating is underwater, which likely would not be helpful for his party in the voting booths come November. Trump is still shying away from controversy, though. On January 3rd, U.S. troops captured the president of Venezuela and his wife, a surprise attack after months of mounting U.S. pressure on the oil-rich country. Trump is also talking about taking over Greenland.
Oh, yeah, that's his next plan, child. He's taking over everybody.
At home, his administration is also under fire after federal immigration agents fatally shot a woman in Minneapolis. There we go. Yep. And the next day, another officer shot 2 people in Portland, Oregon. While the domestic news hit after most recent opinion polls were conducted. Here's what a look at Trump's approval rating stands for in Venezuela. As of January 27, 2025, 50% approved, giving Trump a net positive rating until March 13th, when it flipped to a net negative with 47 approval, compared to 48.5 disapproval. The approval rating reached a term low of 42.3 on November 14th, 55.6 on November 21st. As of January 9th, 2026, 44.1% approved and 52.7% disapproved. So there we go. As of now, 52, which it's crazy that is that high. To me, that's high.
It's crazy that 44 people still approve.
That's what I'm saying.
They making money.
The approval rating is high.
They making money off of trauma. Like somebody is invested in some mutual funds and stuff like that. Like, my mutual funds is going up because I don't know why, but like, I'm making money, but I'm still over here struggling. Like,
oh my goodness. So that's world topics for today. A lot of going on. And also, I want to say this. I want to say this to you and to just people. You know, protect yourself when it comes to world news because it's so much going on.
Yeah.
Do your part and care and be aware, but also protect yourself because
protect your mindset.
Protect your mind. Protect your mindset. Protect your peace. You gotta just sometimes just be within yourself. But it's great to be aware. You gotta know what's going on
a little bit because you can be walking down the street and you see ice. You're like, oh shoot, where this happened? When did this happen?
Ice was here.
Right. Because he's even sent them to a lot of places now. I don't even know where he sent them at no more. So many places. It just reminds me of a modern Hitler. Like, people are just like, oh, nothing is going on, but it really, people, like, stuff is happening. Like, if I had enough money, I would immediately move us to Ghana right now.
Right now, today.
Today. We would just go for the next 4 years and see what happens.
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, Oh, can't reach the page.
I'm trying to find this picture of.
I
So
thought I sent it to you.
in the news, oh, you texted?
I put it. It should be up there. It's not up there.
Uh,
I sent it to you. I airdropped it
oh,
to
you
you.
did. You did. I can pull it up right here. So Dr. Jamal Bryant is a pastor, and his wife wore a dress that is very controversial. Oh, I think I saved the wrong one. That's what I did. Yeah, I saved it as the wrong one. So I don't know what it's labeled as.
Mm. Okay, can't find it.
Oh, here we go. Cool, I found it. Now this was funny because the caption is terrible.
Yeah, we didn't do
tell.
that caption. Yeah.
This is not our opinion. It's just
Yeah.
we can't tell the holy woman from the old. That's so the dress.
That's
is
not our opinion at all.
This is just we just
This
showing the dress.
Old preacher guy. That's what he said.
Yeah, he called her a $2 hoe.
Yeah.
That's what he said, a $2
You call somebody else's wife a $2 HO
over the pulpit
in church. Like, are we allowed to cuss on the pulpit?
No, that was never okay.
I always looked at the pulpit as something holy,
sacred.
Like, I didn't even chew gum up there. If I'm singing, I don't have no gum. I'm not chewing no peppermint. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
If I need some water, I'm drinking water when I get back down in the crowd. Like, I'm not doing that because that's a holy place.
Yeah.
Like,
so the dress, everybody's saying she shouldn't wear this. This was at an event they went to as a married couple. They are, yes, he's a pastor, but he's a married man and he has a beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful couple they are. So they stepping out, they looking good. How you feel about the dress?
For me, I like the dress. I feel like it's a bit much too, a little bit. If you look at it quick, it looks like she naked.
At first glance, it does.
If you keep looking at it, then boom, 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 probably not. It's probably okay. But if you look at it quick, it gives the illusion that she is naked.
Yeah.
I personally would not wear it, even with my stomach being. Plus, I'm sure it wouldn't look right on me, probably. But here's the thing. We've dealt with this before. Like, I've gotten a phone call. I'm not gonna say any names, but I got a phone call from somebody. One time I had this dress on where it tied to the back, and I don't even think it had cleavage, but it was a little bit of cleavage. It wasn't a lot of cleavage. It was a lot.
Yeah, it's a summertime dress.
It was a summer dress, but my husband bought it for me, and it was comfortable and it was cute, and I look cute in it. And I was told that I should not be wearing stuff like that because I'm a married woman. But it's like men are visual, and so if my husband bought it for me to wear it, and I like it, and he like it, and I'm not out here mooning people, like it wasn't cleavage to the point where my nipples was out.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't disrespectful cleavage. So it was just like, if he's okay, it's not like I'm out here on my own merit and he's like, oh, I don't know what she got on and she's just out here butt naked. Like, if he like it, I love it. Because when you're in a marriage, it's about the two becoming one. And y'all supposed to try to keep that spice up. Try to look good for each other. It's very important. But with him being such a big authority in the Christian world, my personal opinion is she shouldn't have wore the dress.
Okay.
She could have wore something else that was just as cute. Could have had a little bit of cleavage or whatever. But just the whole naked at the top, it, like the Bible says, refrain from the appearance of evil.
Yeah.
I don't think she should have wore a long gown, like something that's like grandma-ish. She still could have wore something that was fitted, that was cute. Just um, skin color thing, it makes you think. And then with the bottom, like the part in her crouch part, it looks like something freaky. Like, oh, it's a whole circle thing right there in the crouch part. So it gives you the appearance of evil. He's too big. He's not me and Malachi. Me and Malachi, we're Christians. We try to do what's right for the Lord. People see us. We're comedians. People see us, but we're not Jamal Bryant. He's been too big for too long, and she's been too big for too long. She's a whole brilliant doctor. She's not dumb. They're both smart. They both got degrees up the butt, and so like they're too smart to be wearing stuff like this. I think it's because they knew they was gonna get some attention. Me personally, I could be wrong. I think people made it into a bigger deal. Like it should have been national news. People about to interview about the dress. Like it's not that deep. She wore it. She probably shouldn't have wore it. She ain't have a breast out. She made it. She was cute. They made $4 million in donations. Ain't nobody. People always focus on stuff that don't matter before they focus on stuff that do matter. They didn't focus on the fact that they made $4 million.
You might say nothing about that.
They're just focusing on the dress. But she should know better.
Yeah.
He should know better.
I agree with you. That's a great point. I 100% agree with that. I also feel like they are a couple and they have a right to wear what they want to wear at the same time. Yeah, we can deem it to say, oh, they shouldn't, but they grown people. Yeah, they pastors, but they still grown. They gonna do what they do. Who cares? Like if you got that much of a problem about it, unfollow them, whatever the case is. But move on. Let people live their life.
But the Bible do say something about being modest and stuff like that. And everybody's idea of modest is different. Like
that's true. And that's a good scripture you said, abstain from the appearance of evil. Because it did, the first glance is like, oh, she's naked on her. Like, is that a hip?
Right. Is that vagina hair right there?
Vagina hair, yeah. So.
It's like in a circle, vagina hair in a circle. Oh, okay. All right, pastor. Because she's a pastor. She's a minister too, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But she shouldn't be wearing like, people be like, they expect you to be in these long robes and just looking like I always get fussed at when I was in shape, 4 years ago. I went to Jamaica. Was it Jamaica? I went somewhere. And I took a picture. I was in the water and I took a picture. I had on a 2-piece. And I looked good. And I get a phone call. I put this picture in my stories. I don't know where picture at no more. Put the picture in my stories. And I get a phone call from this minister. She's like, you are a Christian. You are a minister. First of all, I'm not a minister. I get what you're saying. As a Christian, we supposed to minister to people and tell people about the goodness of Jesus. I get it. She's like, you're a minister. You should never be like in a 2-piece and just like that on a beach. I'm like, my body was good. Why should I not wear a 2-piece on the beach? I'm on the beach. I'm in the water. I'm not walking around at church like that. I'm having fun. If you got it, why not flaunt it? And she said that her son was like, well, what was she supposed to wear? Like a sweater on the beach? Like what was she supposed to do? So like people just be doing a bit much, and it be from people who got hips and dips, because I got booty, and they be like, what is you doing? But it's not like you out here having everything hanging out. Like I was still covered, but I was on the beach. So sometimes people be over the top as Christians. And it's like, mind your business. What are you wearing? What are you doing with your body? Worry about you.
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. But it's cool to give me some constructive criticism. But overall, worry about yourself. What do you think? Has anybody ever said something to you before? Like, you shouldn't be walking around. Yeah. It makes you feel dirty sometimes. Like, I mean, like if I was butt naked, cool, but just like regular
people
clothes.
be doing too much. It's a culture. They be doing too much. So
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody told me to put a hat on before. Yeah, shouldn't be walking around my bald head all the time. I was playing.
You saw my face. I was like, what?
Today's lovely tip of the day, man. Live life with no regrets. It's gonna be okay. Make that decision. Shoot that shot. Jump. Make a move. It's gonna be all right. You gotta live your life to the fullest. Don't be scared to make a move. A lot of times we get punked into not moving at all. Make that move and live life with no regrets.
Don't get punked.
Love y'all, man. This has been episode 31.
No regrets.
Thankful to the new subscribers. Be sure to tap in and tune in for next week at 3 o'clock, where we're gonna talk about another topic. Get at y'all.
We don't know what it is, but we gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Any other closing words?
Shake that stuff off. Shake it off. Quiet the noise. Don't worry about it. Do you. Like you said last week, it pays to not care. Just don't care. I mean, care, but don't care. Just do you. Peace. God bless.
Choose love, y'all. Hey, love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. Lot of love, big love, 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 what? Please, love, 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 please, love. Choose love, y'all. Love, 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 please, love, 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 please, love. From above. I love you.
I love you too.